The Evolution 3 talk does not stop because on the website there's actually some screenshots of the creatures that you'll receive if you pre-order the deluxe pack, and I figured we can take a closer look at those. So this will probably be a short video, but I of course just wanted to look at them because I think they're awesome. So this is the Concavenator. Of course, as you guys probably already know, this was added to Jurassic World Evolution 2 through a DLC, and I still think it looks beautiful. The main talking point would have to be the baby because, of course, that's brand new. It looks great. It's got those baby proportions and everything, and a reduced, tall neural spines, like hump-like structure back here. Even those quills are reduced, and I think that's so cool. They they killed it with this. They killed it with the babies. They really impressed me. This is one of the first new creatures, of course, that I am incredibly excited for. Look how its arms are facing the proper way, yeah, and which is interesting because these guys, their arms are breaking, unfortunately. But the Guanlong here, its arms are facing the correct way, and that's fantastic. So I'm very excited for Guanlong because it's an early Tyrannosauroid. It's one of those best, like it's one of the dinosaurs that people like to use as an example of like early Tyrannosauroids that eventually, that lineage eventually led to Tyrannosaurus Rex. I actually have a figure of Guanlong. I love it. I think it's a very cool little figure. Guanlong's a very cool dinosaur. It has this huge nasal crest right here, as well as an overall small body, and the feathers on these guys look really good. Even the baby. And this is what I was talking about with the Allosaurus. Like I wish that the Allosaurus crests were reduced when it was a baby. That way they can grow into it. This Guanlong here, it's reduced. That's awesome, That's freaking awesome, and then the female here, I assume is the female, reduced crest as well with lighter colors, and the male with more vibrant colors up here. That's awesome. I'm so excited for this. I'm so glad that they're adding Guanlong. That's not one that I even considered them adding, but I'm very happy that they are. The Thanatus Draken here, of course, their babies look really good. I think the Thanatus Draken is, in a lot of ways, paleo art come to life. So I think it's really cool to see a juvenile Thanatus Draken here. The adults still look really good. I still think that they're a really awesome addition to the first game. And the baby, again, just it fits as a juvenile Thanatus Draken. These small amounts of fluff, the pycnofibers, aka the feathers, are looking really good. And of course, the colors on Thanatus Draken are always knocked out of the park. I wanted to mention this too, but there's if you order the deluxe edition, the pre-order of the deluxe edition, you'll get bioluminescent mosasaur skin, which is that's fun. I don't know. Imagine seeing that swim around. But what I'm most excited for is a little ceratopsian, a protoceratopsid ceratopsian that I absolutely love, known as Protoceratops. The one that they just now that can look at it a little bit closer, they nailed it. They absolutely nailed this dinosaur. This looks fan flippin' tastic. They pretty much captured practically everything you'd expect from the animal. It even seems like their feet are pretty correct. And ceratopsian feet, those are feet that people never get correct. Of course, it might be a little bit easier for them to get smaller ceratopsians correct because most people like give larger ceratopsians elephant feet because I think that, to them that makes a lot more sense because they're big dinosaurs, you know. But they do have what seems to be closer to the proper ceratopsian feet. The shape of their head looks really, really good. That little jugal right there, their jugal bone, this little piece that sticks out looks really good as well. The frill looks awesome. It looks like they have some small amounts of epicypitals running here, and they have some speculative quills over here. The colors that it seems you can give them are going to look great as well. Like these look fantastic. It doesn't, well, yeah. The tail does look like it has that very strange shape. Protoceratops does have what almost looks like a paddle-shaped tail, so that means it can join the club of dinosaurs that have weird shaped tails alongside Spinosaurus. It doesn't look like it's as dramatic here, but it does seem like it's present. It has it kind of moves up right here, then it dips down a little bit down there. Uh, Not much else I can say about that. I think that's really cool. They really they really knocked it out of the park with this. This just looks amazing. I am so excited for this. And look at that. I didn't really talk about this a lot in the video because I was distracted by other things. But notice how you get a lot of verticality. But notice how you get a lot of verticality in your building. You're going to have a lot more options in terms of your building and your terrain tools that allow for things like that. So you can put buildings on top of like these huge ledges and stuff like that that look down onto the creatures, and it's just your parks are gonna look amazing. Everybody's gonna make some amazing parks. Hopefully, I'll make some amazing parks. I don't know. I'm not usually good at that. Oh, and the baby also looks really good. Reduced proportions, larger eyes, and also the reduced frill. It all looks great. I am just I'm very excited for this game. This easily like I was this game I wasn't like too I wasn't anticipating it too much. I already thought that Evolution 2 was already a solid game, and I just didn't know what exactly they'd add to make Evolution 3, this astounding thing. Of course, I had things that I wished for, but I wasn't going to like expect anything. And it kind of seems like they've really just they've impressed me. They've impressed the heck out of me. I'm just this is awesome. And of course, all of the things that you can do with the terrain, all of the things that you'll be able to do with the buildings, it's going to be really good. And the fact that we now basically have ontogeny in the game, that is a nice cherry on top. Like everything is awesome, as they say in a 2015 Lego movie 10 years ago. Ain't that crazy? But yeah, I just wanted to talk about these a little bit more in depth because I couldn't when I was recording, as far as I knew, there was only like those small images that we saw in the pre-order picture. So I wasn't really able to talk about them as much as I wanted to when I was recording that first video. But then I started digging a little bit more on the website and I ended up finding these guys and I was like, shoot, I have to talk about that. Because Frontier did an amazing job. And I've said that a lot. I've said that like a lot of the Frontier unique designs, like the designs that Frontier, the ones that they were able to make by themselves without having to like adhere to the movies or the shows, they often do a really good job. That's not to say that their movie and show designs or like those models are bad. Obviously, I have a lot of those designs that I love, but this Protoceratops, man, this is good. This is very good. It's very accurate. That's also really cool. Bioluminescence is always cool. Of course, the Thanatos Draken, the concave, or sorry, the Guanlong and the Concavinator all look amazing, and I'm very excited to, of course, see those two, the Guanlong and the Protoceratops. So, expect to see some awesome things with those, I suppose. But yeah, be sure to let me know what you guys think. I doubt I was the first one to talk about these, of course, but I just wanted to. Whenever I'm happy and excited about something, I have to make a video about it. So here we are. Anyway.